Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown Thumb Nursery. Today is October 18th and it is gonna freeze tonight. So it's like, I gotta get busy, get some plants in. So I've decided I'm not gonna heat any part of the greenhouse this winter because I've heard several people say that it's gonna be a really cold winter and all of that. And so I just made a decision that I'm not gonna heat in here in the greenhouse. I'm just going to take the things that I'm going to try to keep over the winter back in the house into our grow room. We've got some shelves with grow lights and things like that. So I'm going to take some stuff in, but I got to take some stuff in tonight because it's going to freeze tonight and tomorrow night and the next night. And so anyhow, I don't think I'm going to take anything in tonight in the greenhouse. I'm just going to close the doors and it'll stay good enough because it's going to get warm enough during the day. So, but anyhow, I'm in here in the greenhouse, and I really haven't showed you guys anything lately in here, but this is that sun gold tomato plant that I grew all through the winter. I mean, I kept, I did keep the this side of the greenhouse heated enough to keep some things alive, and this was one of the things that I had planted, stuck it in as a cutting last summer. Off of one of my big giant plants that I had to tear out, and it made it all through last summer, all through the winter. And man, I keep coming in here all summer long thinking I think I'll just tear that out, but it's like it just keeps growing stuff. I mean, look, it's still got bloom. I don't know if you can see, really, it's got blooms on it. It's got tomatoes, ripe tomatoes. I haven't pruned it or done anything to it this year. I keep thinking I'm just going to tear it out, but then I don't because I'm like, well, I'm still eating tomatoes anyhow. So I'm probably going to just let it die whenever it dies, and then I'll pull it out. But anyhow, so just the reason that I'm not going to heat the greenhouse is because it's kind of a nursery update kind of a thing as well. You may have noticed that I haven't showed any like sales where I'm having plant sales or anything like that here at the Nursery channel. And that is because I haven't really officially opened the nursery. Now, I was planning to at the very beginning of January of 2022, but I ended up getting COVID back before the end of the year in 2021, and I got it pretty bad, and to where I missed a lot of work. For a 3-month period, I only worked about 40 hours. It wasn't all because of COVID. Some of it was because the guy I was working for didn't have work and different things. But anyhow, so I really got behind on some things and wasn't able to pay all the fees to get the nursery officially open, and I wanted to do this thing legit. So yeah, that's why I didn't really make money here this year at the nursery, but it's still my future. I'm gonna do it, but since I'm not making money here at the nursery at the moment, there's no sense in me spending a bunch of money to try to heat out here. So it's just a financial decision I made. But I'm going to keep some stuff alive inside, and I'll show you that a little bit. And I don't know how much I'll show you at this video. I just kind of wanted to do you a quick video about the big freeze. So it's about a month and a week or so earlier than it frosted last year here. So yeah, I wasn't really hoping it was going to frost this or freeze this early. So anyhow, let me get busy here. Let me just show you real quick what I have in the greenhouse that probably within the next little bit I will take inside, but not tonight. So let me show you here. Okay, so there's that sun gold tomato again. Let me show you kind of quick. I'm not taking it in. I'm just showing it to you because it's crazy that it's just still growing and made it through the whole summer without me really taking much care of it. But this plant here, some of these pepper plants, look how huge these things are. Planted in this little raised bed I have in here. So this one here is a Fresno chili, and I believe I'm going to clip it way back and and bring it in just to keep it alive. It's a good plant. And over here I got a ghost pepper way down under there, and it's doing really good. And I got what do we got here? Another pepper, and I got some other things here. I'm not sure if I'll take those in, but so let me show you over here. Got some more peppers over here, and I got some colliuses that are kind of pretty. I may just take some cuttings off of those, but I've been trying to let them go to seed so I can collect seeds and start new seeds or new plants. Here's one's got a pretty, I like the pretty leaves of that one. So, but then I've got some tropicals back here and some different things, and that's basically all I have in the greenhouse that I'm going to take in. The rest of the stuff that needs to come in tonight it's outside. Okay, you can see I got some banana plants here. I got 3 different varieties. This one here is one that I brought from Michigan. It was a house plant up there, and I thought maybe it would survive down here outside, and it didn't. Well, the parent plant that I brought didn't, but fortunately I got some pups from it. So I'm gonna take those inside. This one here is also from that, and then these ones here are the Musa Basju banana that is actually supposed to be cold hardy in this zone. So I could leave it out, but I should have put them in the ground, and I didn't. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them in. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those in tonight. Then over here is my Meyer lemons. I've got 5 of those. If you watched my videos last winter, you probably seen those inside. They have done really good this summer outside, but so I'm going to take those back in. And then over here, got these are some things that can stay outside here, but over here is a tangerine. Let me pull it out here. Oh man, it's heavy. All right, let's see here. But look how that thing has grown. My goodness, it's taller than me. Oh, let's look at the variety of that one. Fairchild Carrizo, I guess. Got this from Petals from the Past, and so I want to take it in and get it growing good through the winter even. So I'm gonna probably fertilize it up a little bit and kind of just really probably pot it up to a bigger pot and that kind of thing. So heading out here to the garden because Deb's out here doing some last minute harvesting of some things. I'm not sure what she's getting. Looks like some peppers maybe. What do we got here?
Serrano peppers.
Serrano peppers?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can make our pepper flakes like we did last year.
Okay.
So got some of those. We got some of your butternut squash. We got a few more that.
A few butternut squash. So you got some tomatillos there?
Yeah, got some tomatillos. Maybe enough to make a little pint or something.
A little bit of something.
But if we would have had more warm weather, there's blooms on like there's a bloom. Here's a bloom. Here's 2 blooms.
Yeah, and they'll probably get frosted because it does get frost out here in this area. So oh, look at these Tabasco peppers over here.
Yeah.
I probably should dig these things up. We haven't harvested hardly any of these. I did eat one, and that was a mistake. I didn't have a drink of water either. I was like, hey, I wonder what these taste like. Yeah, I had to run in for a drink of water.
Are you pulling these plants up, or what are you doing?
Well, you know what? I probably should pick a couple of...
A couple of the nice ones?
Maybe a couple. I might do that. Might pick a couple of them and pot them up.
Okay. I think that would be good. As I break off a little branch, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'll have to trim them back anyhow if I'm bringing them in.
Okay. I won't be so careful and I'll hurry because I'm in a time crunch.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got jalapenos over there.
Yep.
Got several different types of peppers and stuff. What are these ones here? Do you know? Are these
the tags under it though. I think they're jalapenos.
Yeah, they look like jalapenos here. So she's harvesting the Tabasco peppers there. And I think I might go ahead and dig those up. I got 2 of them right there. And right here, I've got a couple of Carolina Reaper plants. So I might dig those up, take them in. I've got several ghost pepper plants that are already in pots. So I probably won't dig up a ghost pepper. All right, then here I've got my moringa tree. Not many leaves on it, but we've got some leaves up here. So I think I'll go ahead and take it in. I've got some more seeds started inside that'll grow throughout the winter. But this one here, I grew from last winter, and let me stand back so you can kind of see how tall it is. Probably about 4 feet tall or something like that. Okay, so it's a few days later, and we did have some frost out there, and got down to 26 in the area one night, and 27, 28 for about 3 or 4 nights we had some freezing going on around here. But here on our property, we only had it did freeze. I had frost on the windshield, and we had some of our plants did take some damage, but some of the plants around here didn't get killed off. So we may be able to still salvage some of the things that we normally would have lost in a real freeze. So that's because of our little bit of a microclimate that we have. We have a lot of tree covers. We have a hill that kind of protects, and we've talked about that before in our videos. But anyhow, so here I am in our what we call our grow room, which used to be a bedroom. Now it's a grow room for now, anyhow. But I brought in a few things. You can see I got some of my Meyer lemons, and here's my moringa tree, and I think I might have already showed you a clip of the moringa baby seedlings here. See if I can get them. So those are gonna probably be potted up into a bigger size pot. That's growing them in an egg carton, how I normally do. But anyhow, in fact, you know what? Let me show you real quick how that they come out so easily out of these egg cartons. Hold on a second. Okay, so let me just kind of pull this up a little bit. I'm gonna do this holding the camera here. So you just kind of take your finger underneath and kind of push up a little bit to loosen it. And then, there's probably not a lot of roots down there yet. These are just about 2 weeks old or something. But you can see how that just comes right up, and that's ready to be potted right up into your next size pot. But see how that just pops out so easily? I don't want to damage it or anything, so I'll stick it right back in there. And then sit that back down in the water tray so I can bottom water these. And maybe I'll do some updates on those moringa trees throughout the winter as I pot them up and fertilize them, do different things. They grow like so quick. So I didn't bring in anything from the greenhouse. I think I told you I wasn't going to do that. And I got quite a few more things that when it really gets to be seriously cold, I'm going to be bringing more things in. But there's no more freezing in the 10-day forecast. And I'm thinking it might be quite a while till we see some freezing. And I may even take some of these things back out. I don't know. I've got banana plants all throughout the whole house, and got citrus everywhere. And so got to find places for things and make room for things. And then, of course, this is the room we start our seeds for the spring garden. And if we're going to get this nursery going and sell plants this spring, we're going to need to might have to get another shelf in here. I got a couple of these shelves here, but might have to get some more grow lights. But yeah, I'm planning on getting these licenses ready for I can grow plants, but all this technical stuff and bookwork and all that, I'm not that good at that stuff. So anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me, and make sure you get out there and get your thumbs brown. Boy, my thumbs were really brown today. Had to wash them. Anyhow, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you on the south side. God bless.